Welcome back to my channel. Today I am making an interesting video on how to get what you want. So part of getting what you want is knowing what you want, and then you have to believe you can get what you want. We decide what we want through the lens of what we believe we can have. So you have to remove that belief system and say, what do I want if there were no boundaries? It will allow your mind to expand, and you'll start to think of things outside the realm of what you would normally think of when you think of what do I want from this life. So if I say, for example, I want to own a private jet. I actually had my therapist do this when I said something like that. Jen, that's like so outside the norm, I mean, of what people can have. And I looked at her and I was like, you're fired. You can have whatever you want, period. There is no exception to that. If you want something, you can achieve it. You just have to believe that you can achieve it. And that's where we get tripped up. We really have limiting beliefs about ourselves, about the universe, about what's practical. And then we have fears about what would happen if I achieved that. There are also levels to saying, I want this. Certain things that you're going to want, they're going to be intangible. They're not going to be physical things. You're going to say, I want deep connections with people, or I want to be able to travel more. Those types of things require working on yourself before anything else. And that takes a lot of work. If you've ever worked on changing a belief system or changing a personality trait about yourself or a habit, you know it's so hard. But it's only hard in the beginning. You only are going to experience resistance in the very, very beginning. Imagine like pushing a boulder. In order to get that boulder like started moving, like it takes so much work. You have to overcome mental and physical barriers. But once that ball is rolling and you get momentum, it gets easier. So I always say, the first time you do anything, it's going to be so hard. You have to overcome that barrier. And that's a psychological barrier, that's a physical barrier, that's a technical barrier. Again, it's simple. Know what you want, know why you want it, and then believe you can get it, and you will get what you want. Now what you need to do is take out a journal, write down all of the things that you want, and I want you to write them like this. Like, I want to master confrontation. I want to master communication. To post on YouTube 3 times a week, or to have 10,000 subscribers by this date, or whatever you want your next milestone to be. I want you to write down everything I want to achieve. I write it down on paper, and then every morning I say my goal is to fill in the blank. My goal is to this, my goal is to that, and I read all of the items on my list out loud. These are items that are extremely far-fetched, but I know I can get it because I can get anything I want. So I believe you can too. This is a manifestation process, and this is the key to getting what you want. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!